Welcome back to NT Coin's World, the ultimate destination for coin enthusiasts, collectors, and treasure hunters. Get ready, because today's episode dives into two stunning and historically rich state quarter dollar coins that are not only beautiful pieces of American heritage, but also rising stars in the collector's market. We're talking about two phenomenal quarters that have carved their place in the world of numismatics, the 2000p Maryland State Quarter and the 2005p West Virginia State Quarter. Each of these coins in fine condition holds stories of state pride, craftsmanship, and hidden value that might just surprise you. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just getting started, what we reveal today could be the reason you dig deeper into your change jar or revisit your old collection. So let's jump straight into this fascinating journey of discovery. The 2000p Maryland State Quarter is part of the iconic 50 State Quarters program launched by the United States Mint to commemorate each state's unique history and contribution to the nation. Released as the seventh coin in the series, the Maryland Quarter hit circulation on March 13, 2000, and quickly became a favorite for collectors, especially those who appreciate detailed regal designs and deep-rooted historical symbolism. This quarter was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, identified by the P mint mark, and was struck in the standard clad composition, a copper core sandwiched between two layers of copper nickel. What immediately stands out about the 2000p Maryland State Quarter is its bold and dignified design. The reverse side, crafted by Thomas D. Rogers Sr., features the Maryland State House Dome, the oldest state capitol still in continuous legislative use. This neoclassical building is a centerpiece of Maryland's identity, not just because of its architectural beauty, but due to its historic role during the American Revolutionary War, where it briefly served as the nation's capital from 1783 to 1784. Surrounding the dome are white oak branches, symbolizing strength and endurance. Maryland proudly selected the white oak as its state tree, and the use of these branches frames the dome with a noble, nature-inspired touch. Below the branches is the state's nickname, the Old Line State, a tribute to the Maryland Line troops of the Continental Army, known for their unwavering bravery during the war. The inscriptions on the reverse side include Maryland, 1788, the year the state joined the Union, 2000 for the coin's release year, and the official United States motto, a pluribus unum, translating to out of many, one. The obverse, like all state quarters, displays the John Flanagan portrait of George Washington, the first President of the United States, along with the inscriptions United States of America, Quarter Dollar, Liberty, and In God We Trust. In terms of mintage, the Philadelphia Mint struck approximately 1,234,732,000 Maryland quarters, a massive number reflecting both the popularity and widespread distribution of the series. However, this high mintage doesn't mean that every Maryland quarter is equal in value. Condition, mint errors, and collector demand play a significant role in determining market worth. In fine circulated condition, the coin may fetch a modest premium over face value, especially to those assembling full state quarter sets. Coins with higher grades, particularly MS-65 or better, can command several dollars. Certified high-grade examples are known to sell for $10 to $20, depending on demand and eye appeal. What really excites collectors are error varieties. The 2000p Maryland Quarter has been found with a number of notable errors and anomalies that increase its desirability. Among them are die cracks, off-center strikes, and clashed dies. Some coins also display doubling, particularly on the inscriptions around the State House Dome or on the date, which are of particular interest to error hunters. These double die varieties, though not officially catalogued in vast numbers, have been reported by sharp-eyed collectors and can sell for significantly more than a standard issue. Depending on severity and visibility, such error coins can be valued anywhere from $25 to over $100. Collector interest in the Maryland Quarter also stems from its historical weight. The image of the State House Dome isn't just a nod to architecture, it's a representation of American unity and Maryland's foundational role in shaping the early republic. The design encapsulates a moment in time when Maryland served as the nation's capital and hosted the ratification of the Treaty of Paris in 1784, officially ending the Revolutionary War. The Old Line State's military contributions are legendary, and coin enthusiasts who appreciate historical depth find the Maryland quarter particularly rewarding. Collectors often pursue this coin in both uncirculated and proof versions. The U.S. Mint also issued special collector's sets including the Maryland quarter in clad and silver-proof formats. Silver-proof versions, struck at the San Francisco Mint, contain 90% silver and are especially attractive due to their brilliant luster and collectible value. These silver proofs can sell for $10 to $15 or more, depending on market conditions. So whether you're drawn to its symbolic design, its deep American roots, or the hunt for mint errors, the 2000p Maryland State Quarter continues to stand tall in the collector community. It reminds us that coins are more than currency. They are miniature monuments of heritage and pride, waiting to be rediscovered. Now let's shift our focus to another treasure from the State Quarters series, the 2005p West Virginia State Quarter. Released on October 14, 2005, as the 35th coin in the 50 State Quarters program. This coin beautifully captures the natural majesty and engineering marvel of West Virginia. Minted at the Philadelphia facility and marked with a P, this coin was part of a series that continued to enchant Americans with each new release. But few did it as memorably as the West Virginia Quarter. The design on the reverse side, created by sculptor-engraver John Mercanti, features the new River Gorge Bridge, one of the most iconic man-made structures in the Appalachian region and a source of immense pride for the state. Completed in 1977, the bridge was at one time the world's longest single-arch steel span and remains one of the highest vehicular bridges in the United States. The bridge gracefully spans the rugged new River Gorge, symbolizing both West Virginia's natural beauty and its contribution to American engineering. Above the bridge design, the coin bears the inscription West Virginia and the year of statehood 1863, when the state broke away from Virginia during the Civil War to remain loyal to the Union. Below the image is the release year, 2005, and as always, a pluribus unum. The artistry of the bridge, set against the forested gorge, is not only visually stunning, but deeply evocative of the state's blend of resilience and harmony with nature. On the obverse side, we find the familiar portrait of George Washington, surrounded by the inscriptions United States of America, $quarter, Liberty, and In God We Trust, maintaining the series' consistency while showcasing individual state identities on the reverse. The Philadelphia Mint produced approximately 365,800,000 of the 2005p West Virginia quarters. While not as high as some earlier state quarters, this still represents a substantial quantity. In circulated fine condition, these coins typically trade near face value unless they are particularly clean or error affected. However, uncirculated examples graded MS65 or above can bring in $3 to $7, and premium grades such as MS67 or MS68 can fetch upwards of $20 to $50, especially when certified by NGC or PCGS. But what really ignites collector passion are the error varieties associated with this coin. Among the most hunted are double dies, especially those with clear doubling on the bridge's railings or inscriptions. Another error type includes off-center strikes and die breaks that distort parts of the bridge or text, creating one-of-a-kind specimens. Some collectors have reported cut errors near the rim and misaligned dies resulting in rotated images. These error coins can range in value dramatically, with unique errors commanding anywhere from $50 to several $100, depending on rarity and severity. In addition to error collecting, many enthusiasts admire the West Virginia quarter for its powerful symbolism. The new River Gorge Bridge isn't just a feat of engineering, it's a connection between the past and the present, the rugged wilderness and human achievement. The coin is a tribute to the state's independence, natural grandeur, and its integral role during a pivotal time in U.S. history. For collectors who treasure coins that represent the fusion of nature, innovation, and historical relevance, this coin is a must-have. The US Mint also issued proof and silver-proof versions of this coin, struck at the San Francisco Mint. These high-quality strikes, especially the 90% silver-proof edition, are prized by collectors for their mirror-like finish and detailed engraving. Silver proofs can easily bring in $10 to $20, and full sets containing the West Virginia quarter can see even higher prices when complete and in pristine condition. Beyond just the coin's physical traits, it carries a narrative that collectors and history lovers alike appreciate. West Virginia's emergence during the Civil War as a separate entity, its determination to forge a new identity, and its embrace of engineering to overcome the challenges of its mountainous terrain all resonate deeply in the design of this coin. It stands as a symbol of perseverance, innovation, and natural beauty, values that are woven into the American story. So whether you're drawn to it for its detailed imagery, its powerful backstory, or the thrill of finding an error that sets your coin apart, the 2005 P West Virginia State Quarter is undeniably one of the finest in the State Quarters series. It's a coin that holds more than monetary value. It's a pocket-sized tribute to the soul of a state and a collectible gem for those who recognize its worth. That wraps up today's deep dive into two phenomenal coins, the 2000 P Maryland and the 2005 P West Virginia State Quarters. At NT Coins World, we believe every coin tells a story, and these quarters are no exception. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment sharing your favorite state quarter find. You never know, that ordinary-looking coin in your pocket could be a hidden treasure. Until next time, happy collecting.